無駄だ。お前はもう死んでいる。
The formula is so old it has secretly burrowed itself into our collective cortexes. The lone warrior fighting against an endless torrent of faceless evil. A psychological apparition of unparalleled ability. A hyper-capable avatar that slices through hordes of brain-dead assailants with ease. A Mary Sue of our age, born from the fathomless ooblets of our failure, our inability to act. The lone hero is us, of course, subject to whim, to the fates, an apparition born from deep within our own psyche, birthed into media and served back to us like a plate of cold vomit. Today's media is a relentless exhibition of the dead and dying. We peer through our state-of-the-art terror portals to the new real and bear witness to the hapless masses, writhing in pain, hooked on ventilators and gasping for air. We pore over reports from the outer hells, the victims of disasters, the aftermath of atrocities. This is us, the us of an impotent watcher. Our senses extend beyond our fragile selves to retrieve endless streams of data. Our billion-eyed supercells collect audio and videos of wars, murders, thieveries, and the crimes of the rich. We are exposed to fresh terror daily. Earthquakes and plagues, massacres and wars, famines and melting glaciers all reside in our homes. The internet feeds us things that have already happened. The dead and the mutilated are not able to be saved. Their frozen faces locked in a forever screen. The dead are dead, and they will remain dead for all eternity. We watch, paralyzed by reality, rendered immobile by facts. We watch as the earthquake victims are pulled out one by one. Some are alive, others are not. We are littered by TikToks of long COVID and Instagram reels from the orphans of war. At every turn, we are haunted by our inability to change our world. Racism, homophobia, the death of our planet, the unimaginable cruelty of human beings, all loom like giant storm clouds. They exist as forces of nature, eternal and unchangeable. To live is not only to suffer, but to cause suffering. We play out our roles of tedium and vice on the corpses of the poor, the less dead. The slaves from a shadow realm mine rare materials that power our doom-scrolling machines. The very same machines that lodge their psychological hooks into the carbon cores of our dwindling humanity. This impotence spawns a rare desire. Slowly, over time, an itch forms deep within us. A deep psychological need of a superhero. For someone to don a comical outfit, burst through the screen, and to save the world. To save us from our guilt and self-loathing. A desire to magically manifest a metal suit and teleport to the dark side of the earth. To reverse reality. To liberate ourselves from the guilt of modern existence. To free ourselves from this gilded cage of our own self-realizations. We sit in air-conditioned rooms and play out our fantasies of heroism. We bury our heads in the cartoon world of the superhero, now reborn and rebooted with a photoreal gleam. Logic twists and contorts itself in a vain attempt to fool us into believing we are experiencing cinema. We fight alongside our heroes, making cartoon progress in a cartoon world. We sit in greying bodies, longing to detonate the grime of our daily lives. As our waking lives slowly atrophy, we hurl the world's nuclear arsenal into the sun. As the innocent fall into modern slavery, we fly through the skies, saving the universe from world-ending calamities. As our world slowly lumbers towards its inevitable death, we dance the dance macabre in moribund pantomimes of the mind. We are all temporarily embarrassed revolutionaries on the cusp of activation. At any moment, we will burst from our mediocrity in a violent rage. We will access hidden abilities triggered by external forces. We will slay our opponents, the chimera of our own guilt, failure, and unwanted responsibility. We will effortlessly conquer the impossible mission of the living grave we call existence. Every day, we blindly drudge through the grey smoke of our tepid lives, waiting for the invitation into the hidden compartments of our soul, waiting for the trigger that will catapult us into our true hero state, waiting to finally break free from the prison of our animated corpses and put to flame the legions of our personal woe. But the call never comes. Instead, we engineer racist anime Twitter profiles and wage white trash jihads. We pull the armament from our dreamscape and wreck the lives and bodies of our classmates. Capitalism has become the cancer and the balm. It is the hand on our cocks and the knife through our throat.